Okay, so hello everyone. You know who it is. It's your girl Marvelyn with Marvelyn's Marvelous or Marvelous Marvelyn. Yeah, we out here just, flipping it up, changing it up a little bit. I am tired. You ever been tired? And I'm not talking about just your normal everyday regular physically tired. Like my mind is tired, which makes my body tired because my brain is obviously doing too much. But out of straight boredom and obvious wanting to be informative, because you know me always trying to educate those who are trying to educate themselves. Did y'all know that bell peppers just change colors on their own? I didn't either. I did not either. Sorry, distraction from a notification. But I had a bell pepper on my counter because I had so many that I put some in the fridge. I left some on the counter, okay? I don't know how many people just put every one of their fruits and vegetables in the fridge, but I do not. That's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day. But that is not me. I'm not that girl. I don't even like a lot of my fruits and or vegetables cold. Now, I did the same thing to my tomatoes. I had them on my counter for a couple days, but I realized I didn't do anything to them. So I said, you know what? Put them in the fridge because you don't want them to spoil, right? Right. So with that being said, I have nothing but green bell peppers in this group of bell peppers that I had together. So, like I just told you, I put some in the fridge, I left some on the counter. My phone is charging, which is why I didn't want to get up, but I can't make this up. Here is one of the bell peppers it was sitting with. And I can go in the fridge and show you all the other bell peppers that was sitting with the bell peppers on this counter, okay? This is the bell pepper. It's actually still completely green. And just for entertainment purposes, coming up, nothing to do. Here are the other bell peppers that I just put in the fridge. Okay? Okay. When I tell you these people gave me bell peppers for days, I couldn't have ran out of bell peppers. I had so much bell pepper. I went and gave them to my sister, my cousin, friend. Everybody gets some, right? Okay. So you see all the green. Okay. Because I can't make this up. And I genuinely wish I would have kind of been on some let's document it to see type ish had I known this was going to happen. Because I am still in shock. This is the green. When I said the whole thing was the whole bell pepper was green. So you just sat on the corner, you just sat out here on the counter and turned red on your own. You just out here doing what you want. This just your best life. When they say, oh my God, people will take a saying and put it on anything and the world will believe it. But this is a perfect and prime example of you don't know until you know. Hi, how are you? I'm from New York. But just because you are a small little whatever you think it is doesn't mean that you can't turn into something great, something special, something different. Prime example. Because I didn't when I bought it, it was all green. There was no red on here. So I'm a little shocked. I'm a little more than shocked, but I'm amazed because it sat, first of all, I don't even know if you noticed the size of all the other bell peppers that I was picking up. They all were pretty much small, all pretty much in their own, cute little whatever. But they were all green. So for you to sit on the countertop and just ripe and turn into whatever you want. I don't know if I should put it in the fridge. I don't know if I should let it sit on the counter and see if everything that's green will turn red. But yeah, I thought that was quite interesting, and I was very much so entertained by that because I personally have never seen that before in my life. With that being said, on to other news, because today is the day for it. I don't know. El Daily Casa. I don't know. I don't know what that means. Okay, so anyhow, so moving on to the next news. I don't know if you guys know this yet, but I started or I downloaded this app the other day that I just heard about called Favorited. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but if you have an opportunity and you want to go check it out, I say check it out. You'll probably see me posting about it a little bit more once I get a little bit familiar, because it's almost like the same concept of having to go live. And y'all know me. I'm quite the character, but I don't go live. So, yeah, I'm just trying to change it up for the 2025, dropping bars like it's a Friday. Ooh, that pre-Friday spirit is hitting. Like, if you know, you know. I love music. I love to freestyle. I love to rap, rhyme, sing. I'm just actually the cutest little bubble of joy, but your girl is a little shy. Yeah, I said it. You heard me. I'm a little shy, But I can be very entertaining. And so, yeah, that's where I'm going to be, trying to get my platform up or whatever. And then I heard of something else called Discord. I don't know what that is either, but I'm going to look into that tonight. But, I'm all about promoting. I'm all about supporting. I'm all about encouraging and, keeping you educated, because you know what we lack? We lack knowledge. You know what we ain't got a lot of? Sense. You know what we got a lot of? People who ain't got a lot of sense. And you wonder why you're walking around here getting knocked out, because you're walking around here with no sense. Yep, I said it. No sense. So with that being said, I'm sitting here asking myself, do I want to whoop something up in the kitchen? Some days I just feel like, yeah, I could eat. And other days I'm just like, well, where the snacks at? Because I'm so tired. I'll be so tired. But I really just jumped on here to tell you all about my bell pepper, because it was so crazy to see it. Like, no lie. Like, a part of me really, really genuinely wishes that I could have documented it, because you hear about a lot of things happening to fruits and vegetables and your food and whatever the case may be is, but to see it just transform in front of your face like that, I'm like, bruh. Oh my gosh, it's just so, I don't know, so odd. It's an interesting thing when they be like oddly satisfying. I don't know if it's oddly satisfying, but I know I was very much so entertained and shocked this morning when I came out and seen it. Like, who the hell got this red bell pepper? Burr? You're thinking about snorting something? I wouldn't recommend it. And the only reason why I wouldn't recommend it is because your nose. I don't know. I don't even know how people play with their nose, but I don't. It's very, very sensitive. I didn't even get a damn COVID test with it. Like, yeah, no. There are so many different. Wait, well, first of all, maybe I'm not even reading it correctly. You're thinking about snorting something tonight. What do you think? Now, I am a little green in some areas, right? Explain to me what it is you're trying to do when you snort something. Like, are you trying to experience a high or something? Because if that's the case, if the high is what you're looking for, there are way different and better methods of attempting to get yourself there. I don't recommend anything in the nose at all for anything ever. No reason. Blow. It's like your asshole. An exit only. I don't want anybody in their group to feel like I said that incorrectly. But, you know, your preference is your preference. I don't take away from anybody. What you want to do is your business. But I don't recommend it. I say if you have another option, go with your other option. Leave your nose alone. That would be my opinion. But if anybody else can read this, I don't even know. Can y'all read? Can you guys read when somebody else is in here chatting like that? Because if you can, Benjamin Alexander needs some advice. And I don't know if I'm the best person to provide that because, yeah, playing with your nose is not something that I would advise anyone to do. Your girl cheated on you with your coworker. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. You're heartbroken. Well, don't snort nothing. Are you naturally what is the word I want to use? Do you normally use drugs? Like, what you on, Benjamin? Because heartbreaking, you know, I would say go listen to a good song, maybe cry it out. Other people like to be in the company of others when they're heartbroken, like your friends, whether it be male or female, you know. I don't know if I would recommend drinking either because I watched something that said the alcohol they're giving us these days ain't the same. But with that being said, I might actually go drink a Chardonnay for you because that's heartbreaking. And I'm definitely sorry to hear that. But are you going to stay with your girl? I mean, I guess she cheated, but are you going to stay with her? Because people cheat all the damn time. I'm not saying it's okay. I'm not saying it's even the new norm. I'm just saying it happens. Heartbreak happens. Love ain't easy. And matter of fact, love will get you killed. Legs open very easily. That's not probably someplace you want to be. It makes you do things that you never thought you would do. You gonna do what? You're gonna stay with her or you gonna leave her? Oh, that's weird. You gonna sniff, but the question is, are you gonna stay with her? Because if you gonna sniff just to stay with her, you might as well save yourself the trouble. Pop a pill. I am not encouraging and or promoting you to do anything at all in that nature. I would say sleep that shit off because sometimes, you know, you start doing things, you start getting out of character. It's not healthy. It's not healthy. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend sniffing. I don't even know why that would be your choice of something to do. Don't that just last for like 10 minutes, 12 minutes, 7 minutes, depending on how good it is? So you're just going to do that all night until you what? Because it don't make you go to sleep. Does it make you go to sleep? I got questions. See, now I got questions. Oh, I should open up my chat. I don't know how that works, but I feel like I don't even know what I just did, just touching stuff. Damn it. Yeah. I don't know what to tell you about that one. I genuinely don't think I'm the right person to ask for that. I think that's a whole waste of time. You're so funny. That is a very good question. And please don't take this the wrong way because I'm not saying what she's doing is right? But you haven't answered me yet on whether or not you're leaving her. So maybe you're not trying to compete. Are you trying to compete? Because if you're trying to compete, that means you're staying with her. And if you're staying with her, I don't think you should compete. Let me tell you why you should not compete. It has nothing to do with black schlong, okay? But it was nicely put in the comment. If you're staying with her, you're not competing with him. Every man has their place in a woman's life. That's the bottom line. And I say that to say this. If that girl rocks with you or she messes with you the way you think she messes with you because this is your girlfriend, you ain't going anywhere. She's not going to let you go. You not going to go. And you just going to have to deal with that relationship and deal with loving her while she is sleeping with someone else. Now, can you handle that? Because there are some women out here that have a man for different purposes. You might be the man for, I mean, what do you do? Does she do drugs? Maybe you're the man that she go to for drugs, and then she goes to the other man for his sex game, and then she goes to another man for the money, and she goes to another. Like, what is your position in your relationship? Because you need to either own your role in your relationship or let her go. You doing drugs is not going to help you neither here nor there. Hi, Yoda. How are you? Thanks for coming in. Yoda, this is quite a conversation that you just joined right now, because not only am I trying to give advice out here, but I'm trying to keep someone off the ledge, because I do not encourage playing with your nose. That is just not. There are too many other things out here for you to get involved in that does not require messing with your nose. Yeah, so quick rundown. This live started because my green bell pepper sat on my counter and turned red. I don't know how. But then this lovely gentleman by the name of Benjamin Alexander jumped in here asking me, what kind of extracurricular activities should he get into tonight because his girlfriend cheated on him with a coworker and he knew her for 5 months. I know. I don't think it's a bell pepper either, baby. I don't know. I'm questioning it myself. I have no idea. I can't make this up. It was on my counter. It was all green. I woke up this morning. Half of it is red. Whole top half is red. I don't know. I can't make this stuff up. And I don't think I'm in the kitchen enough to know better, but I may have to, ask my mama or ask my grandmama, somebody old school, somebody who been in the garden, who, they're familiar with the foods. Don't get me wrong, I eat and I cook, but I am still learning, obviously. 5 months pretty long, but not as long as other relationships. Facts. Yoda, say it again for the ones in the back, baby. First of all, listen, and I'm not saying I'm giving good advice. I'm just saying we all have choices to be made, right? And you may not like the choices that you have, but if a black schlong, and I'm quoting what he told me it was now, if that is what you have to compete with, why compete? Why compete at all? You and her obviously have something that made y'all last for 5 months that he don't got. And you know what? When he leaves, you still gonna always have whatever it is you're offering her. I don't see why you have to go sniff on any damn thing at all. I don't see why you have to go do drugs at all. Like, yeah, you're heartbroken. I get it. We've all been there. But why resort to drugs for the heartbreak? Every time somebody break your heart, you gonna just go do drugs? You wanna just die? I know we're slowly killing ourselves anyway, but there's faster ways to do it. In the great, what is his name? Because you know what I'm gonna say right now, right? You know that lean on me. If you out here and you wanna kill yourself, don't play with it. Jump! Don't play with it. If you just want to die, do what you got to do. Don't sit here and hold up the process. You know what I'm saying? All right, my dear. Make sure you get all them special places for me. All right, but thank you so much for joining. I appreciate it. Can't say I ain't saying no love, no kisses, Yoda. I hope I'm saying that correctly. If it's supposed to be something else, please let me know. Thanks for watching. Benjamin. Baby, we're going to have to get you some help. Get you some helping. And Probably get you some therapy because you still ain't say whether or not you're going to stay with this girl or you're going to leave this girl. Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, I love it. Thank you. All right, take care. One. Yeah, to anyone else that's watching my live right now, and it's kind of like this because I'm trying to charge my phone, so sorry about the inconvenience. But if you're watching my live right now and someone is cheating on you, you have one of two choices. You have many choices, but the one of the two are the real. You stay or you go. Okay. What people in relationships fail to understand right now these days is that communication is everything. Okay? You want to sit here and play games with me? Fine. Go ahead, play these games. But when I turn the around, learn these rules and play this game the way it's supposed to be played, you cannot be mad at me. Okay? And if you are a man and you are with a woman who does not love you the way you want to be loved, who does not treat you the way you should be treated, leave. Leave. You want to know why? Because it's better to get out of a situation and leave than to be stuck in a situation and lose it all. Okay? Lose your life, lose your sanity, lose your goddamn mind. All right, Yoda. I will do my best to keep the live on until you get back. I mean, I don't know if you take 5-minute showers or if you take 10-minute and a half or if you take 30-minute baths, but I will do my best to go ahead and keep them entertained for as long as I possibly can. Because I'm about to drop some gems right now. Y'all out here acting like y'all don't know women cheat. Women cheat. Women be out here and they be okay. Some of these men have to be real careful with the women that they get with, because some women understand that every man has a role that they need to play. It's that simple. All right, 5 minutes. I remember them showers. My daddy used to make me take them. That's when the water bill was low. But yeah, no, do your thing. I'm out here. So funny. I'm so silly. But yeah, women, they can be a special creature. But a man, a man, the one who say, he's supposed to, quote unquote, run the household, he's going to communicate with his young lady. And it's going to be one of two things. You going to get down or you going to lay down. That means you going to stay or you going to go. It's one of the two. But I don't think that you should be. I feel like if you're in a relationship with somebody and you're heartbroken, you're miserable, you're sad, every day you got to have a drink because every day you're fighting because every day y'all got something going on. That ain't no damn real relationship. Let that shit go and find you something that is not that. Okay? And if you're going to choose to stay in a relationship with somebody who's cheating, I need you to choose wisely. Because just because a person decides, oh, yeah, you cheated, I'll take you back. You cheated, I'll take you back, doesn't mean that they're going to change. It just means that, okay, yeah, you took me back. And so if they're, I'm going to say if they're constantly, I should get my microphone so I can look official on a, podcast. But if they're going to be constantly cheating, and cheating means that they are stepping out in whatever kind of relationship that you have without any form of communication with you, that they are out there doing what they're doing. That's what cheating is. If I know I'm with you and you tell me that you with Billy, Bob, Joe, and Sue, right? And I say I'm going to stay with you, that is you transparency. That is you letting me know what it is, right? I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying there's certain ways to do things. Because the reality of it is most women will stay with a man whether he is homeless, he is jobless and broke, he is ugly, he is fine as wine, he got ambition, he don't have no ambition, he could be on drugs. She will find any reason to stay with this man once it's true love. It's these men out here that you can't get to really, really hold down that loyalty. So when you have a woman who is out here making you second, third, fourth, 5 priorities, you are not on the top shelf. I'm not saying anything's wrong with it. Don't take my words and misconstrue what I'm saying. I just need you to reevaluate what y'all got going on, because the reality of it is a lot of women, I'm not going to say most women, but a lot of women don't get joy out of sleeping with mad men. And if you are a woman with multiple men in your life, I'm talking about hardcore in your life, like, you know, he can come around, and when your main man who's digging you down, see him ain't no smoke, it just lets me know, your man know, him got a whole hoe out here, and he is okay with it, and there is nothing wrong with that. Everybody has a role to play, and everybody has a position, and everybody has a job to do. The question is do you know your job? Benjamin, you need to change your whole mindset. Your mindset is not where it's supposed to be. Why are you trying to compete? There should be no reason for competition. It is clear as day evident you do not have something that she's looking for, because women don't normally act like that. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. You should not be in your situation trying to figure out how to compete with this gentleman with a better sexual presentation. Because the reality of it is that you were with her for 5 months. What do you think you did for her? Wait a minute. Maybe did you sleep with her in 5 months the whole time y'all was together? I can't even laugh. I don't know if I should be getting in your business right now, because you might want to go sniff for real. Yeah, because like 5 months, you're with a young lady, 5 months, and she cheats. Women only cheat for certain reasons, I'm telling you. And it's not everybody. Of course, you have your exceptions, but women do not just naturally cheat like that, especially when it comes to sex. Now, I don't know how she was raised. Everybody's raised differently. You know, whether you are in a religious household, or whether you are in a household with, you know, certain morale, or certain, you know, because, you know, some places women can't even wear pants. So unless you were raised someplace where women cannot do certain things, most women, for the most part, do not just get down like that. They're not just not out here like, oh, yeah, I'm going to sleep. I'm going to just sleep with him. It don't work like that. And if you have a woman that's sleeping with you and sleeping with him and sleeping with him, I'm sleeping with him, I'm telling you, all of y'all ain't fucking her correctly. She just fucking y'all at this point, because maybe she feels bad, or she just thinks y'all expect the sex. But women do not just be out here like, hey, let me just go get, you know, my men for the week. No, it doesn't work like that. Even if she has men giving her money, giving her gifts, taking her out, doing whatever the case may be, every man in her life gonna have a role, and all of them ain't giving her the penis. So if you were with this beautiful, hey, Yoda, thank you for so much for coming back. Thank you, thank you. Oh, you got into a relationship. Well, congrats to, I wish I had my audio, my sound card on so I can cheer. Woo! Wow, wow, wow. Yeah. That's what's up. Kudos to you. I love that. I love that for you. I hope that relationship, excuse me, tongue tied. I hope that it is prosperous, and I hope that, you know, it goes well. That's beautiful. What a way to start the year off. Hopefully she, you know, compliments you in ways that you weren't complimenting yourself before, because a relationship is supposed to enhance and or inspire and or encourage you to be a better you, not bring you down, turn you around, make you frown. That shit's crazy. Ooh, more bars on the Thursday before the Friday, because you know how I like to do. I'm a freestyle rapper on the Fridays. But yes, congrats to you on your relationship, Yoda. I'm so happy. Benjamin, I agree. She wasn't lying. When she said size doesn't matter, she wasn't lying. Size does not matter to a woman. Did you not listen to me when I told you if a woman really rocks with you, it ain't got nothing to do with what you like, what you really think. If you could be homeless, you could be broke, you could have no job, you could have no ambition, you could have no sense. If she rocks with you, she rocks with you. You could be walking around with a shrimp. You could literally have no penis, just two balls, just dickless, just nothing. You wouldn't know how to eat it from here to back home if you had. Listen, women operate completely different than men, and there are always going to be an exception because everybody is not the same. So this rule does not apply to everybody, obviously. But listen to me when I tell you, the size does not matter, because the reality of it is every man has a role. And the reality of it is if you are with a woman and you are not the only man, it is not you, brother. It is the woman, because naturally women just don't say, okay, yeah, I'm going to go sleep with this, that, the third. Like, something about this man has to move. Amen, Marco. Amen. And thank you for joining. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Women don't naturally just do that. I seen this show and I can't remember what channel it's on because I don't watch TV like that. But I seen this show where this young lady, they call her a what do they call her? They call her a queen, I believe. And basically what happens is she has her husband, she has her boyfriend, and then she has another man in her life, and they all can come together. When you live in a relationship like that, it's not monogamy. It's people do still do it. It does still exist. Polygamy. I got them said everybody always want to be in a category, in a box or something. You don't need no title for no relationship outside of communication. Yoda, I'm telling you, like I told Benjamin, if you are in a relationship and you are being cheated on, you have two options. You got more than two, but what I am telling you, these two are the most important out of all of them. You can stay or you can go. You can deal or you can hit the road. But what I am telling you, it is always better to leave a situation before that situation has you in a situation where you can't go nowhere. Okay? People are out here losing their lives. People are dying, okay, about somebody who don't even care about them. And uh, listen, I'm always going to say this. If you are with a young lady and you are sleeping with this young lady, I'm going to say 8 out of 10. I'm not going to say 9 because it's a little high. And these women out here these days, they ain't nothing like what they was back in the day, okay? So I'm going to say 8 out of 10. If you are with a woman 8 times out of 10 and you are sexually having relations with this woman, that woman is not sleeping with nobody else. I don't care who's in her face. I don't care who at her place. I don't care how late she comes. I don't care what it is. If you and her is sexually engaged, trust and believe nobody else is tapping that, okay? Now here is where the it gets a little sticky. You have your women who are sleeping with more than one man because they feel like giving the Cuda muffin is an obligation to get whatever it is that they're getting from that man. But I am telling you, she is sleeping with one of these men with whole heart intentions that that man's gonna treat her right, and he not. And him not. But women don't naturally just be like, oh yeah, you know what? I like him. Let me sleep with him. I like him. Let me sleep with him. I like with him. Let me sleep with him. No, it don't work like that. Men are like that. Men are like, okay, I can see they're not emotionally attached. It ain't no, okay, well, you know what? Damn, that thing was so good. I might have to call you tomorrow. No, that thing was so good. I might call you next week. Maybe, yes. But men don't have that attachment that women have and experience, which is the main reason why women do not cheat. Benjamin, do not go do no drugs, Benjamin. Do not go sniff, Benjamin. Leave that girl alone, or if you love her, stay and just know your role, okay? Play your part, okay? I'm not encouraging cheating. I'm just saying if you gonna stay after being heartbroken, you need to play your part and you need to be the best damn part that you can be in that role that you're playing, because you're not going to live forever. And with all this fish in the sea, you going to sit here and wait around to be mistreated? Bitch, no. And thank you. Leave the situation. Yup. Boom. Say it again, Marco. Leave the situation before you are the situation, because people don't understand. One small Missa, in Miami just the other day, a young lady, 18-year-old, killed her boyfriend at 17 years old. If you see how little the boy was. Miss ain't look. I wish they would have showed a picture of the young lady who did something, because Miss said the boy ain't. He was so little. And all I kept thinking is this: you left your house to go kill this 17-year-old boy who hasn't even graduated school. He didn't even go to prom. What could he have said to boil you up so bad that you left your house? I'm not saying sit around, be a dumbass, be cheated on, and be silent and be quiet, but I'm also not saying sit around, be an asshole, and argue about it. Either you're going to accept it, deal with it, and y'all going to have to figure out how to work that out, or walk away from the situation. But I'm always going to stand on communication, because a man who is promiscuous but loves a woman, and not everybody knows how to communicate. We've all been through trauma and drama, so I'm not gonna sit here on my high horse like as if, oh yeah, everybody know how to talk. Even I don't know how to talk. I'm just out here talking to y'all right now. But if I had to talk to my man, I had to choose my words wisely, because this tongue can be very disrespectful. So when you have a young man in a home and he is a promiscuous man, you need to tell that lady that you're a promiscuous man, because a real man can have that conversation. A real man, and again, I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying a real man can do it. A real man's going to be like, yo, this is it. Transparency. This is what it is. If you here for it, I'm here for it. He, in my personal opinion, the right one, he's still gonna take care of home. Your house will be still taken care of. If you have kids, your kids will be taken care of. You'll be taken care of as the quote unquote main character for the role that you play in his movie, right? But these men out here don't know how to communicate. So now you got this girl wanting to fight this girl because last night you said you were someplace you had no business to be, and I can't call your phone after certain hours. So now I'm doing a drive-by on that ass because I will put hands on you and I will put hands on her too. That's the situations we're going through now, which is not necessary. And then the women who was like, oh, I just want to be a hoe. I just want to be a hoe. I remember I had that stage. I had them days. It was just like, well, why can't you just say it? The fuck, that's exactly what you're being. If you out here and you're sleeping with him, you are a hoe. Now, you want to look at it negatively, that's your business. But the reality of it is there's a lot of hoes out here. So when y'all men are out here talking about, I don't want a hoe, I don't want a girl with a high body count, but you want to fuck everything you see, make that make sense. How does the math? How do you 1 + 1 minus subtract the when y'all are out here making these women feel like and think that they can give it up so easily? That's right. Lay it on the table. I'm all about putting it on the table. Oh, no. Yoda, listen, if you like the girl that you're with right now, these girls, now that you're in a relationship, they're going to be on you more now than they ever were before, baby. Ain't nothing like a man in a relationship. I don't know what it is. I don't know what kind of pheromone that y'all put off, but women seem to give men who are in a relationship the hardest time. Because where were you when I didn't have this girl? Huh? That's the energy they're going to give you. Where were you when I was single and out here in my bed alone? But you better make sure you treat your girl right, Yoda. Don't play no games with her. Put it on the table like Marco said. Put it on the table. I'm not talking about the meat. I'm talking about... I'm not talking about the eggplants, okay? I am talking about putting it on the table. Everything, it's transparency. I don't know how old or young you guys are, But I just feel like we're living in a world these days where people just be lying for no reason. Like, you don't even have to lie. Like, I get it. You can't be honest with everybody because everybody doesn't operate the same. But if you rocking with somebody you know you like, you been with them 6 months, 7 months, even if you been with them like 4, 5 months, but your spirit just take them different. You supposed to move a different way. Now, okay, finally, y'all get over that 6 month hump. Now y'all here for a year. You with a bitch for a whole year, or you with a man for a whole year. You still out here lying, playing games. You're living double lives. You're married. You got a whole wife. You're just trifling, huh? And then now when she find out, because not only is she inspecting and investigating because her name is Inspector Goddamn Deck and she worked for Sherlock Holmes, now you want to be mad? Come on, bro. No, 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 no. I don't encourage going through nobody's phone because it ain't your business. I don't care if you pay this bill or you not. I'm grown. Don't go through my phone because you're going to find you don't want to see. But if you're in a stage in your relationship where you have to go through that person's phone, email, letters, that for me is doing too much. You want to know why? Because you didn't have that in 1936 when y'all was out here hoy. Okay? You ain't had that in 1929 when your grandmama and your granddaddy were Rolling Stones. Okay? We wasn't going through phones, okay? We looked this milkman in the face and we looked that postman in the face and we just was confused. We wasn't out here searching through people's stuff. Y'all need to get out of that bad habit. I don't know who set y'all up for it. You got iPhone and Androids telling y'all, use your face to lock your phone. Press the button, lock your phone, put it authentic. I wouldn't care if my phone locked or not. What I'm telling you is don't go through my phone. Because going through my phone, you're going to find what you're not supposed to find if you're not supposed to find it. And that's the problem. You put everything out on front page. You put everything out on Front Street. I get it. If it's just 1 month, 2 months in and you don't want to be so honest, okay, I get it. But you start rocking with somebody for a couple of months. Life is so short. You want to be as honest as you possibly can be because we're not here forever. And I don't know if you've ever been loved, but that is a beautiful feeling. I don't know if you just ever had someone just show you something different, but I would rather have loved and lost than to not loved at all. Because the world needs a little bit of love. Have you walked around and seen the amount of hate that we have right now? The amount of people are just doing things just dumb. You have no real reason to do it, but something in your spirit just made you ignorant enough to say, okay, I'm going to do it. So I'm all about love. I'm all about spreading positivity. I don't care what my face looks like. I'll walk around looking like I got a problem, but I am all about love. Marco, I'm glad you said that because lust is a new thing. And you know what? I'm not going to keep y'all on here too long because I see I've been on here for a minute. But I will say my next live, we're going to have to talk about that because I was in a lusting stage at one point. Hence, I changed my little name. It was Marva Lust, L-U-S-T. And then I had to remember that the Lord is on my side and I am covered by the blood and I am highly favored and I am blessed. So I just had to kind of revisit that name and remember why I'm a sexy girl now. Let me tell y'all something. I be feeling myself. You understand me? The Lord, when he did this, he did not mess up. He made a little error somewhere here now. I'm a little shorter than I'm supposed to be. But when I tell you, baby, he outdid himself with this one right here. And so I have to remember that sometimes I too can be sexually a problem to others. And I need to be able to humble myself and reserve myself a little bit more than I am because when you find and you find, it just hits a little bit more differently than when you're out here looking for confirmation from someone else that you're fine. And so, yes, lust is a big thing. Good night, Yoda. Thank you so much again for joining. I hope you have a wonderful evening, and I hope that your relationship... Look, you're going to have to keep me posted on your relationship, boo. I'm excited for you. Again, congrats, and have a good night. But yes, Marco, you are right. Lust is very, very, very big nowadays. Nobody wants love. Nobody wants to fight, for it anymore. Nobody wants that feeling. It's all about for that quick moment. You're sexy. What can you give me? What do I want? And then they're out. And I'm going to tell you right now, that ain't what I'm looking for. I'm looking for love because I'm a lover. Oh my God, look at you teaching me something. They do that on here? I didn't know they mod. So don't judge me. Listen, this is a no judge zone, okay? I did not know they do that. So I'm going to have to definitely look, oh my God. I'm going to have to, I don't even know how to, I'm going to have to look that up. The next time I'm in a chat, you're going to have to I didn't know that YouTube does that. I'm new to this. I ain't true to this. Oh my God, that is so awesome. I love just, you learn something new every day. If you guys didn't know, I'm laughing because I didn't know that you can have a mod on YouTube. And so as I build my page, as I grow my brand, as I build my platform, I'm learning these things. Thank you, Yoda. Ooh, okay, boo. I love it. Okay, I need to figure. Don't you worry. We're going to figure this thing on out, child. We're going to figure this thing on out. I don't know how, but I will. I'm learning something new every day. That's why sometimes I don't even try to go on the live. I told you I pressed something early. I don't even know what I pressed because I am still learning. I might be missing out because I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, tell me. Okay, awesome. Keep me posted. I don't even know how, if I let this go, how you. Oh, look at that. I just learned how to question answer. Interesting. That is very, very interesting. I need to find a way to be able to have you guys communicate with me on here so that. Oh, okay. I see it. It says chat filter top messages community moderation. I might have pressed the wrong thing. Yeah, I definitely pressed the wrong thing. Let me, hold on. Next to the chat message, okay, click the menu and select add as managing moderator. So when I click that message button with the little message symbol on there, look at us learning. I feel like such an old lady. Chat filter and community moderation is what pops up. Oh, I think I found it. Oh, got it. I got it. Okay. Man, Yoda, you made me sweat. I had to take this. Let me take my Betty Boop off because it's getting hot in here, hunty. Yay! Got it. All right, my dear. So you have a good night until tomorrow because tomorrow is Friday. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go live tomorrow. If I don't go live tomorrow, I'll go Saturday morning for sure. All right, you have a good night. Thank you again. All right, you guys. So I hate to love you guys and leave you. Marco, I don't know if you're still with me right now, but I'm going to end this live because like I was telling you guys earlier, and I don't know, Marco, if you got to hear it because you kind of joined a little late. But I'm on this. Thank you, Yoda. I appreciate it. I'm on this new app. It's called Favorited. So I'm about to jump off this right now so I can go on Favorited. Thank you, Marco. Good night, sweetheart. So I can go on Favorited and go live and try and get familiar over there. So I'll keep you guys informed over here because, of course, YouTube, my channel, that's what I'm really working on. But I'll keep you informed. But right now, I'm going to head over to Favorited and try and get my followers up. You guys have a good night. Thank you again for joining. It's your girl, Marvelous Marvelin', and I'm out. 1.